Hi there. In this lesson, we'll cover prospect prioritization. Before we reach out to a prospect, let's first get prepped. And we can start that preparation by taking a look at your prospect's social media accounts. This will clue you in as to what the company is up to. You may have done the research to find them and qualify them, but before that initial contact, let's find out what's happening with the company right now. We can start with Twitter. Look through their feeds, find out what's important to them, and are they tweeting on a regular basis? Take a look at their LinkedIn page. Look for events on the company's recent updates and see if there's been any company changes or acquisitions. You can also take a look at their Facebook page and look for product or service updates that they're announcing. You may also find images of their products or of their company culture, which will clue you into a few things as well. And you can set up Google Alerts so that you can get updates that are relevant to both your prospects and your prospects' industries. Here's an example of Go Green Solar's Facebook account. So here we can see that Go Green Solar has recently posted on Facebook. And if we were to scroll down on this page, we can see that they actually post daily. This particular post is about greenhouses. So some questions to ask yourself are they posting on a regular basis about greenhouses? Is this related to a product or service that's recently been launched? Is there news around greenhouses that they're trying to capitalize on? We can also take a look at their Twitter account. On their Twitter page, they advertise an upcoming webinar. So now you can see that they're tweeting on a regular basis and they're creating webinars probably for marketing purposes, which is a really great sign. Take a look at their LinkedIn page. LinkedIn provides us with a feed on the company's recent updates to help discover industry news, marketing campaigns, events, product launches, and recently published content. So we can use these types of updates as trigger events to engage our prospects in real conversations. Also, another thing that you can do on LinkedIn that's key is to look for mutual connections. Mutual connections are extremely important when it comes to that initial outreach. Even if that connection doesn't work in marketing, they can still provide a way to open the door. Lastly, see if the prospect blogs to determine what they write about. This is very indicative as to what they actually care about. It's one thing to tweet about something or post about something, but if they've taken the time to create content around a particular topic or a product, then that's what they care about the most. Now let's talk about prioritizing. We may have a long list of prospects, but in order to use our time efficiently, we should prioritize. Not every prospect on your list is a high priority. Now we can prioritize by high, medium, and low, and let's look at what qualifies each prospect as such. A high priority prospect has an ideal buyer persona. You've created that buyer persona for them, and it's ideal. They have a high lifetime customer value. They have a clear SEO challenge. When you did the research, you found that maybe they were ranking on the second or third page for some important keywords. So they have a challenge, but they also have potential. A high priority prospect also has a mutual connection. Again, it's an easy way to open the door. You can also connect with the decision maker, the person who will make that decision about purchasing SEO services. And a high priority prospect has already interacted with you, whether it's been they've consumed the content on your website or they've contacted you maybe through a submission form online or maybe in-person contact. Ideally, they've already had some sort of contact with you. Now, in contrast, we can look at a medium priority prospect. They have a moderate buyer persona, so maybe not quite ideal, and what's considered a medium lifetime customer value. So in comparison to other LCV industries, maybe theirs is medium. They still have a clear SEO challenge, but you can't necessarily connect with the decision maker. However, you can connect with an influencer, someone who you might be in contact with on a regular basis, but won't ultimately make that decision about purchasing SEO services. And a low priority prospect has an unsuitable buyer persona and maybe a low lifetime customer value. They may not have a clear SEO challenge. Maybe they're already ranking on the first page for a lot of high volume keywords, or they're not ranking at all and don't have much potential for anything. And with a low priority prospect, you may not be able to connect with an influencer or decision maker, which makes it much more difficult. So that is prepping and prioritizing your prospects. Thank you.